counts against you, and like I think if you get 3 strikes, they'll actually take your channel down.
Yeah, that's exactly
a
what it is.
claim just means that any money you make off that video, you now no longer get access to and go straight to it.
Yeah, and it said it's banned in some. It's limited in some countries, but those countries is Iran, Pakistan, stuff like that, the Middle East. So really, North Korea, it said. I was like, okay, yep, kind of expected all this.
Between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Cleveland
Browns. This isn't anything I
Browns.
didn't expect.
That was weird, dude. He fucking got the ball. He feel on the kickoff and ran out the back of the end zone.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Now here's Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
To Travis Kelce.
23 yards on the play.
23 yards.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
Flush to his right.
That was an instant run with Pat.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Throwing again on second down. Mahomes, he'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he's taken down inside the 30. 15 yards on the play, first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Practice squad, and he still has Trubisky in close.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that is caught.
What? How did he catch that? I was in front of him.
His 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that was part of their script, because so many teams script their
really
opening
hate Nick Foles
possessions,
that much.
and whether it's just that possession or even deeper into the half, sometimes it's 15 to 30 plays. That had to be one in there where they call a shot play. Go for the big one, and they got it done.
The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Same dude is leading the
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I hate people.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
You know, they're like
Certainly
doing
a nice
something.
job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost getting into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to follow.
Yeah, you're just cheesing the shit out of the CPU, throwing for 900 fucking yards a game.
It brings up third. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more
he didn't even put his backup
quarterback 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while.
Dude, what the hell was that? Landry actually just dropped that wide open pass.
So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
That was so dumb, dude. Like,
It'll be
what?
A 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
At their own 38-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
2nd and 7.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Williams.
Of course, he gains like fucking 6 yards, 7 yards from that.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Grant Delpit. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone.
A receiver
The
with
Browns
97
defense has a touchdown.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book.
It's broken.
Why is he pausing? I already got 1 comment on my fucking YouTube video.
Guess I can't complain though. I drafted a superstar quarterback in the 6th round. That drafted quarterback in the 6th round for a backup, and he's superstar.
I don't know who JoJo is on YouTube, but he's saying tell Sanko to shut up in my stream.
JoJo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh?
Yeah, but yeah, that's what he said. He said tell Sanko to shut up.
I don't know who the fuck JoJo is. JoJo. Yeah, I honestly don't know.
He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw, a free safety's dream.
It's JB.
Go to it and take it the other way.
Oh, that's JoJo. That's gay as fuck.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
That's tough. JoJo.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Motherfucker's real name is probably like Jonathan Bernard or some gay shit.
What's wrong with that, dude? Because that's there's more comments in my YouTube thing, but I'm playing my defensive stuff right now.
Now Mahomes to try again after the pick 6. Complete the tight end Kelsey.
My YouTube channel, there's JB talking, telling Sanko to shut up.
Excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Nice job there of utilizing his big
I wouldn't
target.
put it past Austin either to make a fucking troll account.
Understands that he knows how to use his
He said he
body to
doesn't
keep
use
defenders
his
away from the ball and puts it right out there.
He doesn't put his
for the
last
nice
name in
pickup.
anything.
No.
I don't want my government name.
Nah, Bernard would be like his middle name. Jonathan Bernard something.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Not sure what you're thinking here, partner, but I believe the officials have done a nice job here getting together and then coming out and indicating that there
Should be
was
like
a
Jonathan
receiver in the
Bernard
area.
picked the
Absolutely, and
6th
he
or
was in
something.
the
As many
area.
fucking
Correct call
interceptions as he
made,
throws.
no grounding.
Alright, if we're gonna have a conversation with him, you gotta get in this chat, because I'm not gonna read it.
Very chilly day here, but no
There are
snow.
7 comments in it.
Say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face.
Just
He's
take a look
looking
at
me
John
like I'm
Dixon.
crazy. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them
Are
with
you for real?
3rd and 9.
Giving up on
looming.
the Tyree Jackson experiment.
Third down.
I mean, you can't shaft the man. You put him in, and he started winning games.
Yeah, no, he's
Mahomes
done good.
on
He's like a
third.
little right.
That one complete to
That's
Hill. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
First name Joe, last name bitch. Baby.
By INTs. Oh, he's got 63. He has surpassed Mets fans.
The 47, 1-yard gain.
No doubt about it.
What is going on with these
interceptions? The defense not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that
like, I should be first in the league in interceptions.
That's not a shit money to sack the quarterback. They also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
I am middle of the pack.
Here's 2nd and 9, really just a yard on that last run.
Whoa, 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 hold on, why?
And he is tackled inside.
Where's Lamar at? Did he get traded?
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Yeah, why?
Well, that certainly has
I broke his wrist.
Okay, because I seen the Ravens has done 6 touchdowns, 29 picks with a rookie, so I was like, wait, did he trade him?
Yeah, no, I broke his wrist. I fucked with shit without him.
Drive keeps moving.
I was
about to say, you struggled with him too, so.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie,
shit out of that wrist.
You enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And a first down, Chiefs.
What the fuck is this?
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Avery Williamson there to make the stop.
He's on goal line at the 25.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Burrito is still 20th
On play
in the
action,
league.
it's Mahomes.
Motherfucker ain't played in like 5 weeks.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this Browns defense stands tall. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen
Why?
3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you focus.
The only thing custom about that Browns playbook is I added power I formation.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Chubb will have the first down. And
that is technically custom, Eric, so you lied to you.
And all the way in, touchdown.
Well, fuck, dude, that's half his yard gone for the game right there that I can't use.
28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year. And the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point by Seibert.
I had like 245 yards at halftime. Like, shit, what am I gonna do?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Yeah, can't relate. Wish I knew what that problem was like.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
I can't get 245 yards total offense in a game.
At the 20-yard line.
Like all the games I've won this year, I have not been leading in offensive yards.
Your defense puts out shit.
Playing shitters.
Fucking last year I was able to get a lot of like big play touchdowns, like one play, 75 yards, or 2 play kind of thing.
The Chiefs
this year I got
about
fucking
set to begin this drive.
That's where I
They had a
struggled.
great drive going last time.
The problem is that it's driving, you know.
I like the slow, methodical drives.
One play touchdowns, but I got to actually put some work into it.
Fuck, man, when I actually got to play football,
Yeah.
can't do it.
They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive.
The moment I try to when I have to pass the ball, I start freaking out a little bit.
It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a
3rd and 4. Actually.
When it's at 3rd and 4, I'm thinking, should I just run it still? I don't want to risk passing this.
Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Mahomes going to throw. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
First down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks
always
keep
on
all
the
the receivers
single
alive
back,
in a
dude.
play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
I'll laugh when you get copyright claims for saying that.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
And
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And he's taken down. This will be a Browns.
Larry Ogunjobi.
Larry Ogunjobi in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Pass intercepted.
I don't want to pass the ball. I'm scared of passing the ball.
44-yard line.
It freaks me out. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pass the ball.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb.
What the
and he'll be
fuck? They
taken
got me.
down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Feeling like Will. Something. Yeah, I'm feeling like Will. Feeling like Will.
3 yards on that last carry.
That's the
Here's
playoffs
2nd and 7.
8-3. That is depressing.
Mayfield looks to
Feeling
throw.
myself. I'm feeling myself.
Sideline throw, that's caught by Landry. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down
Landry
just
didn't
shy
drop
of the
that
20.
shit.
That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
At the 21-yard line.
I feel like Joe.
From the
Joe
shotgun,
who?
it's Mayfield.
Joe Biden.
Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry.
Damn.
The result here,
It's
a
always
pickup of
never
8.
my-
Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes, when they're going that fast, Any hesitation as a
I had to stop
quarterback that the
myself.
deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it.
Oh, great. A fucking flag.
But don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
Let's do it again.
You know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
Following the penalty, Chubb. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
3rd and 3.
You guys still there? Yo, I did not know the Broncos came back and is 9-4 now. What the fuck?
Now Mayfield gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back.
Dude, the Broncos are 9-4.
Goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I thought I remember them seeing at and being at 5-4 at one point. That division is close. They have Shooter at 9-4, Broncos at 9-4, and the Chargers at 8-5.
From the gun, Mayfield.
That's an interception if I were to see one.
Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it.
Oh, that worked out in my favor. That was Greedy Williams with that hit stick fumble.
And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return from Browns TD.
I just want to get all my touchdowns defensively this game.
2 fumble return touchdowns. You talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And it's now 21-7. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive. Then suddenly the fumble. And you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You've just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Mahomes now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And going deep for Hill. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted.
Yes, that's what I was.
Harrison. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
24,
Dorian O'Daniel, 3rd-round pick in 2018, made the tackle.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kareem Hunt, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Browns are going to take
That's just good job following the lead blocks and everything.
Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better.
I'm going to attempt this PAT again.
A back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Here's Seibert now to add the extra point.
No, oh my God. My controller.
And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his 2nd extra point here in the first half. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Hey, Josh Gordon, 350.
He can play the final 2 games of the season.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he'll throw right away. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by
I have 3 defensive touchdowns this game.
Takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and a rout is on here in this first half. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now here's Mahomes. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
3rd and 13.
And it's complete to Kelsey. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
To Travis Kelce.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
59 Mike, 59 Mike, check, 59. He's tired of you. He's tired of us.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go band of brothers thought process. No one left behind. No pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. That is caught at the 10-yard line.
What?
And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
I'm sitting it right now.
Here we go again.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second.
I just slapped at it.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
That was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown.
Pass complete to number
Tyreek
10.
Hill with touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
And he'll get in, and they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer.
Chiefs 15.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They begin this drive with Chubb. This will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. And now Mayfield on the bootleg. And it's complete. Hooper. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Big yardage there for the Browns. 18.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A first down throw for Mayfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. Looking for the out route. It's completed to Landry. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Nigel Bradham, the linebacker, right there on the coverage.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And he rifles one incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Mayfield with it once more. And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Mayfield on first down. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
He was defended by Patrick Peterson.
So a challenge coming down from
Why is that being challenged? I really do not care about it.
The final 2 minutes of the
Okay, it was a catch then for no yards.
Right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. Seibert's kick is good. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt, and he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory.
The ball carrier.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Mayfield with a quick fire to Landry. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Chiefs' 37-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mayfield. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40.
He's brought down.
That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, they trail by 3 scores. Look, they're not completely out of this, but it's sort of go time right now.
Yeah, and they knew that coming out after halftime, it was going to take a collective effort.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody...
And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb with touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Extra point by Seibert up and good, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Oh, I
The
picked the
Chiefs
wrong.
offense about set to begin this drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working.
Mike 51, Mike 51. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, G.
To throw again on second down. Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. It's caught inside the 25. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe. Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe for a minute.
The Browns drive about to get started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A run for Nick Chubb. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Mike 56.
And again, it's Chubb. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
He completes it to Hunt. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34.
A short game that doesn't get him the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for Cleveland. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
31-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Credit that breakup to Greedy Williams.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Third quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try to get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked.
Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They run the option here on 1st and 10. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Open man is Higgins. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Rashard Higgins, his first touchdown on the year. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Seibert on for the PAT. These have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good.
Browns 51, Chiefs 21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
21-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun. Mahomes.
Fuck me, dude.
And going deep for Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. A quick slant to Hill. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. They get 11 there on 4th and 10. Didn't get it by much, but it is a 1st down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Mahomes now on 1st down. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Chubb. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll give it to Chubb. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Pick me up. Here we go. Mike, check, 59.
They'll try to run with Hunt. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being full.
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Kareem Hunt, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
1st down, Chiefs.
Mahomes going to throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Mike's 59.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Gets this one to Hill. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 43. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop him. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 43. Now it's Mahomes again. And he connects with Vance McDonald. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Now a 1st down carry, it's Williams. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And my goodness, another interception. Greedy Williams picks it off. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
They'll call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
22 yards there, a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Mike, check, 59, 59.
On first down, they go right back to Hunt. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And he is going to have a Browns first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
By Nigel Bradham. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
The ball carrier.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused.
Must have.
It had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
Running for it, here's Chubb. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
3-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Today's final.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points.